Let's talk about something we all secretly crave, loves. That effortless, unshakable energy that says, I'm too busy thriving to care about your nonsense. You know what I'm talking about. The art of being unbothered. It's that magical state where drama bounces off you like water off a duck's back, where negativity can't touch you, where you're so focused on your own glow that you don't even notice the noise. Sounds dreamy, right? But here's the thing, being unbothered isn't about being cold or indifferent. It's about being so rooted in your worth that nothing and no one can shake you. It's about knowing that your peace is non negotiable and that your energy is too precious to waste on things that don't serve you. It's about embracing your authentic self with such confidence that external opinions become background noise. It's about developing such a strong internal compass that you can navigate life's storms without losing your direction. It's about cultivating such deep self love that you instinctively recognize what deserves your attention and what doesn't. So, grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's talk about how you can master this art. Because, loves, life is too short to be anything but unbothered, anything but peaceful, anything but true to yourself. Welcome to Liz Essence. I'm Liz, and this is where standards are non negotiable, crowns stay polished, and authenticity reigns supreme. Today, we're diving into the art of being unbothered. Because let's be real, loves, you're tired of the drama. You're tired of the petty comments, the unnecessary opinions, and the energy vampires who seem to thrive on chaos. You're tired of feeling like you have to explain yourself, defend yourself, or prove yourself to people who don't even deserve your time. You're tired of shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, of dimming your light to avoid outshining anyone, of walking on eggshells to avoid rocking boats that probably need to be capsized anyway. Well, today we're flipping the script. We're changing the narrative, we're reclaiming our power. Being unbothered isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about knowing your worth so deeply that nothing outside of you can disrupt your peace. It's about living your life on your terms, with your head held high and your heart wide open. It's about choosing yourself, your peace, and your happiness over anyone else's expectations or opinions. It's about creating a life so aligned with your values that external validation becomes unnecessary. It's about building such solid self trust that you can confidently navigate life's ups and downs without seeking constant reassurance. It's about developing such profound self awareness that you can distinguish between constructive criticism and projection based judgment. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about how you can cultivate that unshakable energy and become the queen of your own calm, the master of your own mindset, the architect of your own atmosphere. Because, loves, you deserve to live a life that's as peaceful as it is powerful, as authentic as it is amazing, as fulfilled as it is fabulous. Let's start with the foundation of being unbothered, knowing your worth. Because here's the truth, loves. You can't be unbothered if you're constantly questioning your value. If you're always seeking validation from others, if you're always worried about what people think, if you're always trying to prove yourself, then you're giving away your power. And that's the opposite of being unbothered. That's the antithesis of inner peace. That's the enemy of authentic living. So, how do you fix this? Start by reminding yourself of who you are. You are enough. You are worthy. You are deserving of love, respect, and peace. And anyone or anything that tries to make you feel otherwise, that's their problem, not yours. Their insecurity, not your inadequacy. Their limitation, not your reality. When you truly believe in your worth, you stop letting other people's opinions define you. You stop letting their drama derail you. You stop giving your energy to things that don't deserve it. You start recognizing that your value isn't determined by external validation, but by your own self perception. You begin to understand that your worth isn't contingent on productivity, perfection, or people pleasing. You realize that you are inherently valuable simply because you exist, because you are uniquely you, because you bring something to this world that no one else can. And that, my loves, is the first step to being unbothered. It's about building a relationship with yourself that's so strong, so unshakable, that nothing and no one can make you doubt your value. So, start today. Start by looking in the mirror and saying, I am enough, because you are. And when you truly believe that, being unbothered becomes second nature, inner peace becomes your default state, authentic living becomes your everyday reality. Next, let's talk about boundaries. Because being unbothered doesn't mean you let people walk all over you. It means you set clear, firm boundaries that protect your peace. It means saying no to anything that doesn't serve you, whether it's toxic relationships, unnecessary drama, or energy draining situations. It means recognizing that your time, energy, and attention are precious resources that should be invested wisely, not squandered carelessly. It means understanding that you teach people how to treat you through what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. Boundaries are your superpower. They're your way of saying, this is what I will and won't accept. And let me tell you, the right people will respect those boundaries, the wrong ones, they'll run for the hills. And that's exactly what you want, because you don't have time for people who don't see your value. You don't have time for half-hearted love or conditional respect. You don't have time for relationships that drain more than they sustain, for connections that constrain more than they support, for interactions that deplete more than they energize. You deserve the real deal, the authentic connection, the genuine respect. So how do you set boundaries? Start by being clear about what you will and won't tolerate. Communicate those boundaries with confidence and grace. And most importantly, enforce them. Because boundaries without enforcement are just suggestions, preferences without protection, desires without defense. And you, my love, are not a suggestion. You are a statement, a declaration, a masterpiece. So, set those boundaries. Protect your peace. And watch how your life transforms, how your relationships deepen, how your self-respect solidifies. And finally, let's talk about focus, because being unbothered is about keeping your eyes on the prize. It's about staying so focused on your goals, your dreams, and your growth that you don't even notice the noise, the distractions, the attempts to derail you. It's about being so committed to your journey that detours don't deter you, obstacles don't overwhelm you, and criticism doesn't dissuade you. So how do you do that? Start by filling your life with things that light you up. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and remind you of your worth. Invest in your passions, your hobbies, your dreams. Create a life so fulfilling that external validation becomes irrelevant. A reality so aligned with your values that others' opinions become background noise. An existence so authentic that comparison becomes pointless. Because when you're living a life that excites you, you don't have time to worry about what anyone else is doing. You're too busy thriving, evolving, living. Focus is about prioritizing what matters and letting go of what doesn't. It's about knowing that your time and energy are precious and choosing to spend them on things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and growth. It's about recognizing that attention is a limited resource and directing it toward what serves your highest good, what aligns with your deepest values, what contributes to your overall well-being. So, start today. Start by identifying what truly matters to you and letting go of the rest, what genuinely deserves your energy and what's merely draining it, what actually aligns with your goals and what's simply distracting you from them. Because when you're focused on your own glow, you become unstoppable, unshakable, unbothered. Loves, here's the bottom line. Being unbothered isn't about being cold or indifferent. It's about being so rooted in your worth that nothing and no one can shake you. It's about living your life on your terms, with your head held high and your heart wide open. It's about choosing yourself, your peace, and your happiness over anyone else's expectations or opinions. It's about cultivating such deep self-love that external validation becomes unnecessary. Such strong self-trust that others' opinions become peripheral. Such profound self-awareness that you can distinguish between what's yours to carry and what isn't. So take this as your sign to embrace your inner calm, to be unapologetically you, authentically aligned, genuinely at peace, to set those boundaries, protect your peace, and stay focused on your glow, to prioritize what matters, release what doesn't, and live according to your values. Because you, my love, are a masterpiece, a wonder, a miracle. And when you live from that place of unshakable worth, you become unstoppable, unbreakable, unbelievably powerful. Remember, loves, you're not just the main character, you're the leading lady, the star of the show, the heart of the story. And this is your time to shine, to soar, to succeed. So go out there and own it, claim it, live it. I'm rooting for you, cheering for you, believing in you, because that's what we do here at Les Essences. We celebrate authenticity, we honor growth, we embrace the journey of becoming unbothered, unshakable, and utterly unstoppable. Back to